So the first thing that sparked my interest in photography was family vacations. Every vacation we went on to, my dad always had a camera, just taking pictures just of the scenes, us, family obviously. We did a lot of hiking, so a lot of our vacations were to national parks. Like we frequently went to Acadia National Park in Maine, and pretty much the top of every mountain we climbed to, my dad would make us turn around and take a picture. And at the end of the vacation, he'd go on, I think, snapfish.com, and he'd make like a bunch, he'd print out every photo he made, just prints and prints. So in the front room of our house, I guess it's technically a living room, but we never had a TV, and it was just an empty room basically. This is where he kept all his photos, so I just remember spending like, countless hours just sifting through all these prints, just thinking they were cool and thinking I wanted to do something like that too. So a few years later, when I was around 14 for Christmas, all year I begged and begged my parents to give me a camera. And I was really into skateboarding, so my friends and we wanted someone who could film and take photos of us skating, and I already had previous interest in photography, so I was like, yeah, I'll try to see if I can get one for Christmas. I'll try to convince my parents, and I eventually did, and it was awesome. Like, I loved it. I just loved documenting skateboarding. I loved documenting my friends off the board, them hanging out, having fun. It was awesome. The things just clicked. I think the reason I've continued my photography and got to where it is today is because of my dad. He's always been a big supporter of me. He was the person that sparked my interest. Seriously, every week my dad texts me and says, hey, what'd you do this week? What photos did you take? Where'd you get the photos published? What are they? Can you send me links? How's your portfolio? If you applied for internships, are you looking for jobs? Like, he really keeps me pushing. He's my #1 fan, and I couldn't get to where I am today without my dad.